This is the Morning Swim Show for Monday, April 19th, 2010. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Finis Monitor today, we'll talk to Olympic diver David Boudia. The sophomore from Purdue just won both springboard events at the men's NCAA championships. And David joins us right now in the Finis Monitor from West Lafayette, Indiana. David, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
All right, so you crushed both springboards. Did you just mail it in for your signature event, the platform? What happened?
Well, it was a different situation when I went to the platform event. I came off of two great springboard wins, and sometimes you have those off days, and those are one of those days, unfortunately.
I'm just kidding. You had a great meet overall. I don't mean to bust your chops over the one slip up, but overall, did you walk away from that meet satisfied, winning 2 or 3?
Definitely. I looked at my springboard events, and they're getting stronger over the years, and it was encouraging to be able to win both the 1 meter and the 3 meter event, because it's not what my focus is really on. So, it could be in the future that I specialize on those events.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I mean, do you think that 3 meter is good enough to maybe dabble in international events coming up?
Well, right now, I'm only going to focus on platform. It's my strongest event, and I enjoy doing it a lot. And when you start to focus on both events, it can get a little shaky. So right now, we're just going to do complete focus on the platform event.
Well, speaking of the platform, you guys recently had like a training camp where you got to try something new. You got to do your synchro platform events with different divers. So in the past, and you've had tremendous luck with Thomas Fincham. I mean, you guys won a silver at Worlds together, but you got to dive with Fincham, you got to dive with Nick McCrory, another recent guest here on the show, and you actually scored a little bit better with McCrory. Was that kind of weird for you and Thomas?
Again, it was a different situation because we've never dove, all 3 of us together. So, with the synchro event, we're looking for the best team to go. And right that day, it was Nick and I. I said earlier that the next day it could be Nick and Thomas, and the next day it could be Thomas and I. So it's so competitive, and we have the best team going right now. So I am looking forward to that.
Okay, so you said the best team that day. Do you think when the event comes around, though, you'll wish you were still diving with Thomas?
No, not necessarily. Like I said, we have 3 very strong teams, and Nick and I have great ability to do well, considering our dives are a little more difficult, and I definitely think we're in contention to take down the Chinese.
Ooh, a bold statement there from David Boudia. Okay, so you guys, the Chinese have always been sort of the dominant country in diving. Are they the best right now in that specific synchro platform?
Yeah, Chinese are just completely dominant in every single event. But we do know that they're able to be taken down. In the platform event in 2008, that was the only event that they didn't medal in, was individual platform. The right team, I guess, hasn't come around yet or hasn't reached their greatest potential. So, we're looking forward to hopefully trying to do that in the next 2 years.
Hey, Dave, we didn't get a chance to do this last time you were on the show, but what do you like outside the diving well?
What do I like to do, or what am I like?
Well, both. I mean, let's do a little Olympian profile here.
Well, I'm definitely involved with school, so I try to stay focused on that. I love to go out with both my swimming and diving team, and just have a good time and get our minds off of what we do every single day, which is school and diving or swimming or any other athletics. But I also like to go home a lot. My home's pretty close to Purdue, so I like to spend time with my family, and they're really important to me.
Speaking of the swimming team, usually at these, usually the swimming team kind of carries the weight when it comes to scoring points at the NCAA championships. You guys have sort of turned that on its head there at Purdue. You guys have such a dominant diving program. I mean, do the swimmers kind of defer to you guys? Are you guys sort of the cock of the walk around there, or not necessarily?
No, I mean we're still united no matter what, and we'd like to see more swimmers at the event. We know that we're capable of sending more swimmers, but we just have a really close team, and we're all hoping for the best for each other.
All right, David, thanks again for joining us on the show. We'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
All right, that's David Boudia joining us, and that is it for the show today. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.